Good morning. For those who do not know who I am or what I do and it's something new, just skip over the first minute. I'm going to explain it to you. Every dot and every dash that connect to make every single shape, with every single shape creating either a letter or a geometric shape in its own, from one dot to two dots to three dots to where one dot is in between, to where the fourth dot makes a difference, to every single dot and every single dimension, for every single angle, for every single reason. I will find it somewhere in the existence that has already been created on this planet. Every single word that is, or every single sound that you can hear is a vibration and can be explained in words. Every single word uses letters. I use the English language, the French language, a little bit of Spanish. I might jump into Hebrew and German, and it doesn't matter as long as I can write down, or the word has been written down multiple times that the majority of the world accepts it. That means it's been fitted into the matrix. Now, what I like to do is separate my vowels from my consonants. And I also change the numeric value of letters based on taking out the vowels and moving the letters together, or removing that number of vowel from the alphabet. A, E, I, O, and U, 5 letters. A1, E5, Mars number 51. Area 51, where the one dot plays in the role inside a 4, and the 4 is the existence of right over there, which is the creation of that, which when the one dot is added to the two dot, it creates that, to where the one dot is always going to be the one dot, and it'll be no different than the one dot, and it has nothing to do with the two dots for where everything sits in its area space. So what I'm going to go on to now is it goes a little bit deeper. It goes into games, and it doesn't matter what game it is. It also goes into everything that exists. And right now I want to talk about the moons of Saturn. Saturn being number 93. 93, 39 angels. 93 is 3 by 31. 13 by 3 is 39 angel. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6, 7, and 6 equals to 13. They talk about 146 moons, 1 being the line. When you talk about 1, I divide things by 1, and they always, when I divide when I divide 3 by 4, it becomes 1.333. When I divide 5 by 3, it becomes 1.666. So it's always between what is 4 and 5 when number 1 shows up. When the number 2 shows up in this position, you'll be dividing by number 7 or dividing by number 8, which is your gateway. So now when we look at this over here, it says there's 146 moons, but there are 7 Saturnian moons. And then there are, where it says 4, Titan possibly, the Titan is the second largest. So if we look at the IT in the ET, see the AT? That would be an @ sign. It's at where the N is. The N is a passage. Also used this angle over here, known as a grave passage. The French language used the grave passage because of what the N looks like. The IT system is number 29, can be found in number 13, or what is number 16 or 61, 1 times 6, 1 plus 6, eventually in the mathematics, right? So the IT system, or the system birth in the T world. T, when you create this, or actually this, and this, the cat's ears, is there's 2 entrances for T, T minus counting. It's not the G8 or gate, or the BG8, which is the bi-gill gate, or bill gate, like they call it, the extended gate, like the ducks, understanding what ducks are. I'm not talking about ducks or that quack. And now I'm not talking about quack, but now the letters inside quack will give me some other explanation, where the A is dividing between the QU, 38, the gold, the spade, also representing number 1, and the CK, which is 14, and it's created by dividing something inside the sun. That's where the numbers come from in number 29. 2 and 4 is what divides the gateway. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4, equals to 8 and 6. So it seems like the guidance of many things that are going on seem to come through. Also, Xi and Israel seem to come through that same numeric number, and 1DC, 6 times 4, 6 plus 4. The other thing about that is to note that these dice cube, right, when you look at them, you're going to look at 3 and 6. The opposite side will be 1 and 4. If you're going to look at 6 and 4, the opposite side is going to be 3 and 1, and that's where your moon comes in, just like I just spoke about Saturn. Your Saturn moon, 3 by 31, your moon comes in. 3 by this equals to 39. 3 by 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 by 6 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9. When you reverse it, 3 by 1 is 3. 3 by 3 is 9. 3 times 1 is 3, 39. 3 by 4 is 12. Equals 1 and 2 is 3. 3 by 6 is 18. 39 and 39. What you didn't see is by understanding how the math works. How the math works. Everything is a skeleton. Artwork from the math, from the word, from the letter position. So before I was just speaking about, I was talking about, just give me a second, how A, E, I, O, and U. So when you go A, E, I, O, and U, A, E, I, O, and U, I'm going to write this down. I'm going to show it to you. The A is 1. The E is 5. The I is 9. The O is 15. This is 21, and this is, 21 and 84. 21 and 44. 21 and 44, equaling to 65. And the U is 20, which is 107, and 1, which is 34. A 1-for-1 exchange through the sun. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4. 5 and 4, 9. 5 and 4, 9. 99. And that exchange takes care in Jupiter. So when you take all these letters out, you're not only taking out these letters, you're also taking out the JS, the N, and the W. This one only gets 2. And it's the heart. The I is the heart of OU and AE. So if you find words like in shout, right? Or you find words like in beat, right? You're putting these two and these two together, whether it's on this side or on this side. And if you look at it, 21, we're just going to just finish this, F and X, and this is C and L. So now what's left in the alphabet is you have B, okay, you don't have C, you have D. Let me just spread this apart. You have B, you have D, you have G, and you have H. So here you are going to be having 1, 5, 9, 6, and 3. And here you're going to have, I'm going to do it at the end, B, K, T, D, hold on a second, D, M, V, and this one is G, P, and Y, and this one is H, Q, and Z, like headquarters. We see this, the lineup over here. And here it's 2, 4, 7, and 8. These here, this one, this one, this one, and this one, all hold this single dot. Now, you would ask yourself this question. If you've never been here, all right, that's my ceiling. The walls and the flooring. So let's get on with this. To continue on where I just left off with the alphabet, now I'm just going to try and see if I can explain this. That we're not going to use the primary numbers 1 through 9. And 10 ends up in the 1 area. And 2 ends up in the 2 area. And 3 ends up in the 3 area. Your primary of all numbers are A and B. A plus B creates C, and B crossing over B, or what is known as X, which is the 24th letter, which gives it 2 dots this way, and then 2 dots this way. Now, if you want to look at it in a different fashion, right, we can do this if you'd like. I do it this way according to this cube over here. And it also works out different when you put it up against a calculator, and then when we understand how it works against the house of the cube or the house of Kaaba. 3 levels, 3 pucks, 3 periods at 20 minutes, 3 times 20, or what is 3 times 120 to give it its complete 360 degrees. This is only 60. Does that mean we have to play this 6 times the game? There's also 2 teams on the ice. So is it 60 per team on the ice? That's my question. So when we finish this up, we go 21 or 2 and 1, 4 and 2, which is a gateway. 6 and 3, it is the gateway to what is the 360 degrees, okay, the formation. And then this is Pluto, this is Mars, and again, we're back to formation between F and C. And then this one, G, okay, would reflect energy in the moon. And then 7 and 8 is your gateway. Again, 8 representing the queen, 7 representing the king, 6 representing the Jack card, according to the number of eyes. 39 is for angel, 41 is home, 41 is the DC home, or the direct or alternate current. This is the angels in heaven, the mirrored angels in heaven. You're obligated to say 10. It only happens in the 70s and in the 90s, according to counting in French, as you say 60 and 10 through 19, and then you say what is 4 times 20, and then you say 10 through 19 in this factor, and 10 through 19 is 1, 1, 60 through, or 10 through 19 is also 1, 1, is 1 and 9, A and I, 1 and 9 is 10, 1 plus 0 equals to 1. As we're going to go over this video, I'm going to end this video now. I'm going to come back and redo it just to note that the total of this one added 369, 369, 369, 369, 369, and here it's 9999999. Here is everything in nines. 9, 6, 15, 999, and that is what creates. Now when we multiply it, this becomes 23, this becomes 17. 1 times 8, 1 plus 8, 2 times 3, 2 plus 3. This one remains 9 in its own. It becomes 9, 8, and 5 are 85 silver matrix, or 3 representing 58, 85 silver matrix. 72 times 5, 360 degrees, plus what is 8 and 5, 13, plus what is 22 equals to 382, or 3 cycles of 82, 246, 24, 6 times 4 times 2 equals to 48. I use different kinds of methods. 6 plus 2 plus 4 equals to 12. We now have the 60 seconds on the clock, but there's many ways and many different ways we can look at this. Just note again that A, C, E, and I, okay, are everything that carries the 1 single dot, and everything fits into I. Now also note that 4, 5, and 6 all hold the 4 dots in the center. The 4, the 5, and the 6 all hold the whole dots in the center. And note that the number 1 towards the number 6, when you drill this and shine a light, you'll see only 7 dots on this side. Every other one you'll see 5. It'll give you 7, 7, equaling to 14, and it'll give you 4 sides of 5 equaling to 20. And this will be your 52, and that is your planet Earth. Anyways, okay, so now we're going to continue on with this. I'm going to try and find other formations. Each one of these, right, is going to tell a story. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5, 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. So this is going to be 14, and this is going to be 11. K and N come together, creating 25. And this is going to create a mathematical situation telling us stories where we find words with the same numeric value. Also note there's also odds and evens that are associated, and I'm a little bit erratic trying to get everything into one video when this has been taking years to figure out what exactly is going on. And there's so many things going on. Even when you take a look at the shortness, the two C's back to back create an X. The two C's facing each other can create the numeric value of 8. What is a C? How do we connect these numbers? Also to note, here's something else that I want to note, is that when we create this, right, the Mayans run a gear system which has to do with 7 and 13. And this calculator, right, I also see the gear system that when I connect 1 and 6, 7, 4 and 9 is 13. These numbers have been replaced with these numbers. So what you're going to do is you're going to see the 3 and the 9 come together. And then if I do it this way, okay, or I continue on and do it this way, right, you're going to, did I get that right? No, I didn't get that right. Sorry about that. This is going to go over to here, and this is going to go over to here. And when we create this, I'm not very happy with my design right now. Should I pen it out? So when I connect that there, and where's this number? Oh, yes, and this one over here, right? Because sorry, it was over here. Wow, okay. I'm looking a little silly now. This is 3 and 9 coming together, and this is 3 and 9, 12, 12. If I connect these two together is 12, or these two together, or whether I connect these two together, so they're all 12, so they're all 3's coming together. When I connect these two together is 12, or these two together is 12. Now, where am I getting with that? Because 5 and 2 is 7, 5 and 8 is 13, 1 and 3 is 4, 7, 4. Where 7 and 6 is 13, 1 and 3 is 4, where 1 and 6 is 7. So it's all 7 and 4. And just to note before we end this video, because I'm not really sure which angle to go in now, is that 74 is for energy. It's also for Christ, Jesus. Actually, 77 is for Christ. Matter is also 77. And all these mathematics are going to create different situations, and 7 times 4, 7 plus 4, which will equal to 39, and match up to what is Saturn. I'm going to end the video now. Not very happy that I messed up a little bit in my explanations. No, I want to do one more thing. Ring, Pluto, Sun, division of day and night is this one over here. The fox, again, the sun, right over here. Number 45, which is 3 and 6. How do we get to what is 3 and 6? 11 creates 3. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 will equal to 11. The word orange, the word 4 equals to 60. 6 plus 0 equals to 6. Mathematically, yes, mathematically, what is 4 times 4, 4 plus 4? Area space, right, equals to 16 and 8, equaling to 24, equaling to 6. So 11 and 44 is what is going to create what is 3 and 6, which is the promoting of what is 3 times 6, 3 plus 6. The breadth, the dot, and the line inside what is the sun. And the reason for that in the house of 8, because it equals to 27. 327 is 81 Venus, 227s is the sun, and it's also the word breath. And like I said, I'm all over the place, and I'm not happy with that I broke my... Thank you for watching this video.